early, but I'm popping on a little early because look what this is from Lee. And so when I closed the post office box, she was like, "Oh, I sent you something." And I'm like, "Okay." Well, I went to the post office today to do some stuff, and the postmaster's like, "Well, I held a package for you." And look, you guys, is that not beautiful? It says, "Mama D, I love you to the moon and back, to infinity and beyond. Love from Lee." So let me turn the camera a little bit. I'm going to be putting it above the TV. I think that's a good place for it. Thank you so much, Lee. I so greatly appreciate that. Warmed my heart. And at first, when I was opening it, I'm like, is there anything in here? It got weird because it was all taped into the cardboard. But, I want to say thank you because that was awesome. Did y'all hear my chair squeak? Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to dig out that WD-40 on the new chair. I must be using it a lot. Welcome to 1111 Tarot. I am Mama D, and tonight, whatever it is for you when you see this, we're going to do a tarot reading first on Jack D. And then after this live, another live is going to get put together, and we're going to do the divining rods. Now, some of you were, well, a couple, just a few, are like, you should stick to cards. Y'all, you can watch whatever you want, lovelies. If all you want to do is see Mama D do readings, then only choose the titles that say tarot reading. And if you want to do the divining rods, then pick the ones that say divining rods. But remember, we're all here to grow. We're all here to expand. And I have a lot of different gifts that I haven't even showed people. Astrology is one I kind of keep to myself, but I'm starting to get more comfortable in sharing it with others. So, I'm going to expand and I'm going to grow because that's what the universe wants us to do, and that's what I want to do. And I invite you to be selective on which part you partake of, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay? All right, let me slip on my glasses, say hello to everybody, and then we're just going to jump in with some cards. We're going to be trying this deck. It's an archetype deck for Jack D in the middle, just to get his overall energy. Hey, Holler Girl, how are you? Oh my gosh, y'all, I started breaking down the spirit box and the ghost hunting tool video, and I'm about halfway, and I cannot wait to share that with you guys. It is shocking. Oh my gosh, we were getting answers for sure. There's definitely like a rhyme and a reason because some of the answers are just very clear, very clear. And I worked on it today. I got about halfway, so maybe it'll come out tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Hey, Cat H, hello. Paula Jones. Super Shirts 420. Hello, hello. Julie and Tulips and Lala. Karma is my name. Hi there, lovely. Okay, number one, Blessed Mama Mo. Ah, I like that name. Hello to you, dear. LM Sparks, Sassafras, good to see you both. Natural Healing, good to see you. Oh, and thank you to the 1111 family member that sent me a um, donation, because it's not really a snooper chat because it was offline, right? Or not on a live. I want to say thank you humbly to that person for being so kind. And then Rhonda, I got your Christmas present. Oh my golly, thank you, beautiful. Thank you. I was floored. So I will email you and thank you for that. That was quite shocking. Thank you. Let's see. Are you girls and gentlemen ready? Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready? So Jack D is the ex to Kaylee. And there's a lot of rumor going around. I just thank God all my exes are like on their own doing good. Nobody murdered them, because if you're an ex, you're going to be looked at. If your ex comes up you know, toes up, right? And so I feel kind of like he hasn't really said anything that I know of that has warranted it. But homesick alien, I love your hair. Thank you, beautiful, for that snooper chat. Thank you. I don't think Jack D has done anything, or I mean nothing to warrant us going, look at Jack D. But the circumstantial suspiciousness, new term, of the whole owning the dog and being the ex and the family being all like, oh, they were going to get married. She was just being a brat. What? No, something's wrong there. So let's dig in a little bit deeper. Let's get this card deck going here for Jack D. We got a story right off the bat. I want to say there is no evidence on the board. I am not making accusations. I am reading the energies of the cards. I'm going to allow you guys to draw your conclusions. I've got apocalypse. I have the ring. Can you see the word? Oh, I'm on there. I have the cosmic. Again, I'm putting my finger right on my word. Well, we know the cards are right on because I have lover. Swan's mate for life. The family is like, oh, they were going to get married. I have the king. It's so hard not to draw conclusions, which could be wrong. So I'm just going to continue on. I want to understand, even though this is all about a feminine energy in the cards here, when you look at the photo, the artwork, most of it anyway, we all have feminine side, and I want to understand what this is about Jack D. Please, Archangel Michael, protect me as I walk through this life, that no weapon, form, spiritual or physical, may manifest or prosper against me. Please protect all those that view this as well. I ask Archangel Gabriel to give me the understanding of Jack D's energy, and thank you, my beautiful angel. Okay, we got our card. Interesting card indeed. Sexuality. Lustful. Like the girl looks like she's trying to tempt someone. Like a tease. Like a little bit of a tease. Let's go ahead and get some tarot on this. Get deep down into it. So I want to understand this king more, please. I want to understand this king. Understanding the king, please. And thank you. Airmail. I'm back. So King of Pentacles is stuck as Chuck. With the king is stuck as Chuck. And I got a king. So I'm asking to clarify the king, which happens to be a 12. Keep seeing the numbers like 3, 6, 9, and then as roots, and then I'm seeing 18, 12s and things like that. But the king, qualified by the King of Pentacles to be more specific. So the King of Pentacles is stuck like Chuck, but they're long term. They've been there forever and they don't go away. They're there. They're locked in regardless. They are longevity. The King of Pentacles in the tarot represents longevity, the king. And he got the king twice. So I'll let you draw the conclusion as to what part of her life that he played, right? I have the comic. I thought it says Cosmo. Lord, it says comic. That's like we got the word joke the other day. The comic. Isn't that weird looking? It's a cat in a birthday suit. Or a birthday hat, I mean. So weird. Let me understand the comic. Tower. We'll get to it. If it's meant to come out, it will. So, wow. He got the Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting like, almost like he tries to be funny and get away with things. Like, I get a weird feeling. I'll explain it like a backhanded compliment, and then he's just joking. So I get this like two different people in front of the public or the family or whatever. He's this guy, really funny kind of guy. But then I get this a little bit of like, I can't explain it. It's weird, but it's like the joke ends up being always at the expense of someone else. And he doesn't take joking back very well. Okay? I'm trying to put it into words because, I get a feeling. And then I'm like, what am I feeling? Okay, the apocalypse. Here we go. Show me what this means. Apocalypse. Archangel Gabriel, show me Jack D's energy. Explain apocalypse. Three cards, just like clockwork, just flew out into one place. Apocalypse. I have some reverses for sure. So we have this little Page of Cups. It's an immature offer. It's like he's not offering something worthy, or somebody didn't offer him something worthy. It's an immature offer. It's seen as too little, too late. Okay? That's what I'm picking up on. And it could be him, like he was given chance after chance after chance, but he never produced whatever this was. I got the Lovers in reverse. The Lovers is a decision. This is in reverse. This is a forced decision. So you're choosing between two, and you could even be choosing between yourself and another, or between two different people, two energies. But it's a Gemini energy, which is, I believe, Jack T's energy. I know that Gemini is Kayla and Kaylee. Kaylee and Maddie's energy is Gemini. But that's what that is. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling a three-way something. And it's not what you expect. I'm feeling two feminine energies commingling. What do I have? The Fool in reverse, no new beginning. So he has experienced what he feels, in a sense, his higher self is communicating is an apocalypse of a sense, because he's got this too little too late feeling. He's got this, there's no lovers left. And he's got, there's no new beginning. Now, is that because he just lost the love of his life and he's destroyed, as the family says? Or is that because he took action and did something? Well, we're just going to have to keep going and try to get this narrowed out. This is very weird. So, this ring, right? It's like all tied up in the middle, but it's got an eye peeking through, is what I see. So even though it looks like it's all tied up and secured, right? Somebody's watching. Then what's weird is, even though this is an LB11 on the card for Roman numerals, it looks like it says evil. So there's something that is an illusion, in a sense. Something not being seen, or something not being seen where somebody's being watched. I feel stalkerish with the ring. I feel controlling. I feel like maybe I got people keeping an eye on my girl. And it just got really chilly in here, so I'm trying to warm my hands up. We have the Swan, the Lover. Let's go ahead and see what we get for cards. Jackie, what do you get for a card? What do you get for explaining the Lover more depth? The one that knoweth that does not speaketh, the Lover. The Lover. The High Priestess. This is almost like, could be seen as a witness, or it could be somebody that knows what happened, but they don't speak. Well, it is somebody that knows what happened. But why am I getting it on the Lover card? Or I'm not. I'm getting it on the Ring, but I wanted to put it on the Lover card. We're going to leave that on the Lover card. Let's get this Ring card. That's weird. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Confusion. The Ring. Confusion. Too many options. Keep it confusing. Okay, why? The energy just shot it off. I got to go get it. We do have manipulation on the board, because that's the Magician. Somebody's manifesting confusion. Hold on, let's see what the other card is. It will define things a little better. Oh no, memento. What do we got? Nine of Wands. Defensive. So with the Nine of Wands, we've got defense, we've got confusion, and we have manipulation, defending himself by making it confusing, or defending himself from somebody confusing. But the Ring usually can mean a club. It can mean a club. It can mean commitment. The Ring can be a traffic, right? Let me understand this sexuality card, please. Why did Jack D get the sexuality card? What is this about? Oh. Nine of Cups, drinking too. Numbing, drinking something. As well as mastering something. Okay, so we got the Five of Pentacles with that. So I'm getting this temptation that was being put in front of him constantly, but constantly being told no. Kind of like, come look at me. Do I look beautiful? And then, yes, you do. I love you. No, we're done. And I'm not trying to victim blame. I'm reading the energy. You can see it yourself. There's a tease going on. This whole pentacle is being left out in the cold, being abandoned, being left for good. Like, didn't I matter? Didn't all my time count? And not feeling like you're good enough, right? And then I've got this mastery and this numbing card. But it's almost like it's the wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups, because I can mean that, but it's also a numbing card, like drowning all my sorrows or trying to drink myself into a fantasy of believing things aren't so bad. It's definitely a pity party. Now, I'm reading the energy prior to death. If this energy is after death, this is heartbreaking, because then this is saying she's gone. This is something like weird. This is mastering something. I got to find out more about this, because I've got drink. This could be drugs. What if this guy is okay? I'm not going to ask that. Show me what these cups represent. Mastery of these cups, please explain. He could be a chemistry major or something. Hold on. Show me this mastery of cups. Thank you. Got the Four of Wands, the 1111 card. Your mirror image. Injustice, something that feels balanced, something that is mirroring a reflection. I'm trying to qualify this mastery. This could be seen as freedom as well. So he's mastering freedom and drinking, because he's left out in the cold. All right, let's ask some serious questions here. Now, even if I get a card that confirms that, yes, indeed, he's done something, whatever, it's not an accusation. I'm simply reading energies in the card. There's nothing to call the popo about. There's no evidence on the table. Okay? This is just information. Let me understand Jack D's last time that he saw Kaylee. Jack D. There's clarity. Something was put straight. They had a conversation and something was laid straight out. This is clarity. This is the Ace of Swords. It's also a yes if you were asking a question. And it's definitely with her, because I have the Empress. She is moving on. She's giving birth to a whole new world. You can see, well, you can't in this one. In the normal tarot, the Empress holds the world, because she was moving on. She was moving on to bigger, better. It was going to be everything. And that's the clarity. It was made clear that it was really over. That she was finding her happiness without him. Her Ten of Pentacles, her everything, the happy life, the happy job, the happy money, the happy friends. She no longer needed him. He felt judged. Another yes. Judgment was called. She severed the tie for good. It was over. Show me what this clarity was. What did she share with him in this argument or clarity? Or She got the World and the Six of Wands, which means she was going to be very victorious in the big world, right? It's the victory. It's in clarity. She expressed her, I finally did it. I reached my goal and I'm closing the cycle with the world and I'm now going to travel. Okay. In Gemini on the board. So if you want 1111 board, check it out at however many W's you want to enter, .1111moon.com. Okay, let's look at this wisdom. So, what action did Jack D take? He took it very serious. So, he had her on a pedestal and he saw her as the star. Like, how lucky am I to have this person in my life for so long? He did. He focused on her energy and she was healing to his ego, to part of who he was. He had integrated her into his identity. They probably have been dating for a very long time because this is showing me that there was like the water and the earth mixing together, a lot of commingling of very young energies, like a Six of Cups feel. I'm looking at this Libra on the board. This is where things are going to get balanced out. He took it with a tower. This is total destruction. There's nothing left. It is the tower where lightning strikes from above and destroys all the way down to the foundation. And everybody, it's over. You have to rebuild from absolute scratch. It's because it was built on a very shaky foundation to start with. And then we have the single female. So this is somebody that's got their shit together. They're the Nine of Pentacles. I got everything I need in my life. I don't need anybody. I'm the Nine of Pentacles. I've gotten to where I am because I'm a self-starter, because I know how to get where I'm going. I am the Nine of Pentacles. So he gets the shock of his life. Sorry, didn't mean to hit the table so loud. We're going to look in the emotional part of Jack. Okay, we have love, we have trust, and we have growth. Okay, let's see what love felt like for Jack. I expect a Three of Swords. Hierophant, he wasn't done. This is marriage. This is the higher commitment. This is your life path. This is your everything. This wasn't a lighthearted kind of thing. This was almost like a betrothal, whatever that is. I don't even know what that word means. This is something that was promised, I just heard. This was something that was supposed to happen. It's like set in stone. There's no way it's not going to happen. Aw, Lady Justice, 4 months. Wow. Thank you, my dear. You get the King of Swords, truth. Like married legally almost. This is what's right, what is seen as correct. Whether it be a moral law or a legal thing, there's a commitment on the table in love, like it's going to be this way, you know? Like dead set on it. And I didn't mean to use that pun. Trust, material world, your second house. All right, so we have travel with the Six of Swords. We have Archangel Michael. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, a fire energy. I have the moon, another major arcana. So we have two major arcanas with temperance and the moon. Big divinational plans. I'm just making up words today. Divinely guided, universal. Seven of Pentacles, planting seeds. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So, what does all that mean, you ask? All right. So we have the travel card with the Six of Swords. This is literally, could be seen as moving to calmer ground in some way. He's trusting that something's going to move in calmer ground. He's going to leave a disaster behind, and he's moving to calmer ground. I've got this Archangel Michael cups. There's something weird about, I'm not sure, because then I got the moon. It's like there's something hidden. Hold on. There's something hidden about cups. So the time invested is a big deal. Very, very big deal. And the offer is rejected. Page of Pentacle in reverse. There is something, it's a big deal about this time. Time wasted. Time. Okay. Let's look at the 6th house, which is, I want to understand the action. Okay. Where'd you go? Oh my gracious, y'all. It was so far under my desk. Ace of Pentacles with the Devil. She saw him as a page offering too little and said no. He saw himself as the mighty buck, offering everything to her with the toxicity. The Devil card. So I've got another card in here. I can see it, the edge of it. What is it? Nine of Swords. It put him in a nightmare. He couldn't eat. He couldn't sleep. Nine of Swords is a form of obsession. Yeah, you got the Five of Swords on the bottom, but if it's meant to come out, it will. Let me understand the physical action that Jack D took the last time he laid eyes on Kaylee. Communication with the Eight of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Four of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords. It's a little harsh. So the last time he was around her physically, we have this communication, and it's what and we know she was calling, even if he didn't get the call. Sure, he saw the call, so there's the call. And if he's the King of Pentacles, she is his other half, the Queen of Pentacles, somebody very long-term to her. He took the self-cup of love and did not take the call. Ace of Cups. And he held back and did not take the call. Four of Pentacles. He held back, being her savior. Queen of Swords. Justice. Now, the Queen of Swords literally takes her sword and cuts out what doesn't serve her any longer. So we're going to dig a little deeper on that. Allie French, 11 months. Thank you, my beautiful, for being a starlight for 11 months. I greatly appreciate it. Tomorrow, I'm going to take the day off, but the day after that, I'm going to come out. Well, maybe I won't take the day off. And we're going to talk about how to win the GoPro starting in December. So the Chariot, there's something about the vehicle. Now remember, something about a vehicle here. What about this vehicle? Regret. Jealousy. Regret. She's doing good without me. Regret. So focused on the 3 cups you spilt, you're not even noticing the 2 cups behind you kind of card. Focusing on what you've lost is backing up the Chariot card. So it's could be that car made him feel like, yeah, she don't need me at all. Experience. Let's understand, Jack D. What physically did you do? Did you harm her? Three knives through the heart. And then walking away. 8 of Cups. And then getting the hell out of the Dodge, because that's what the King of Wands does. It's real swift energy. This isn't the Knight of Wands, like coming in like Cookie Monster stealing a snack. This is the King of Wands. This is somebody coming in and taking what they want and leaving you behind. And they move on. It's very alarming. 3 energies too many. That shows a love triangle. Did he have this feeling that the 2 girls were kind of like more than just roommates, more than best friends or something? I'm just asking. Or did he think that she had another lover, a male on the line? I don't know. That's the jealousy card. And then I got the walking away to go find your 2 cups. Followed by the now I'm king shit card. Wow. All right. Is Jack the person that did this to these victims? Knight of Swords is off with the head. So this is weird because the King and Queen of Swords, he got the Queen of Swords, which is the one that cuts things out that doesn't serve you. But this is the Knight of Swords. This could be somebody acting on his behalf. And their job is, as the Knight of Swords, to follow out the order of the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords could be more of a feminine energy as well, even though he's a male. I mean, they're not real loving. Queen of Swords is not a very loving person. She pretty much says directly what she thinks. And so on that, we definitely got this big 10 of Pentacles. The everything card. Did Jack D do this to Kaylee and the others? We don't really get an answer. I've got this swift in and out energy, the Cookie Monster card, you know, the Knight of Wands, where he comes in and out, real inconsistent energy, a player. And then I've got the 6 of Pentacles, which is normally a balanced, even give and take. It's imbalanced. So I'm not really getting an answer, but something's completely out of balance within his energy right now. And that would make sense. If he is truly innocent, then that would make sense too. And if he's guilty, I'm not seeing him. The only thing I can say is this makes me uncomfortable. This could simply be he's brokenhearted. Okay. Or it could be something else. It is showing knives in the heart. Walking away. And then the king. That's what I have for now. Let's get some blessings on this. And then for those of you that want to join me for a divining rod session, I would greatly appreciate that. We'll get more yes or no answers. Stone people did, I think it says vigilance. Yeah. Stay the task. Something about being persistent. Stone people could be ancestors. You see that almost as like stone people being the ancestors. Maybe it's the DNA ancestors where they track it back. Who knows? That's that fire sign. Passion. He's got passion. Green man. Synergy. He's deep in it. He's deep in the passion. With that, my beautifuls, thank you so incredibly much for spending this time with me. And if this is where you leave me, I hope to see you again very soon. And you guys, are you ready to jump over and do some divining rod? And then I'm going to get back to deciphering that video so that I can get it out to you guys as soon as possible. It is shocking. I've slowed it down and turned it up, and you can hear so much more that way. So, all right, my beautifuls, I will meet you over on the other side in just a little bit. And if you do want to join me, when I close this off, you will see a little thumbnail. Click it and you will magically, like a magic carpet, arrive at the right spot. Love ya. To the moon and back. Peace out. See you again soon.